Friends, welcome into Your Day Extra. I am your host here, Nathan Edwards, anchor for Your Day, and we're joined this morning by Natalie Cooper,
Hello.
our producer for Your Day. You doing good?
I'm doing great.
Excellent.
It's Friday.
And Maximilian, our digital producer, Max, as you may know him on the air, Max Schilling.
Howdy.
How you doing, Max?
I'm doing good. That cheese steak we just had, very nice. Like
Yeah.
the tick.
Submarine, my mouth feels extra spicy. Natalie
I did not
didn't-
get one.
I'm sorry, Natalie. Sorry. So if you have not, if you've not heard this show before, we talk about a bunch of different talkers, local, national. It's a show about nothing, just like Seinfeld. Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. So we're gonna go ahead and each talk about two stories we love for the week, and then we'll talk about our love and hate personally, and then our final thoughts. So I want to dive right in, and I want to dive in with the sauciest story of the week.
That's me, I think.
It is you. It is UFOs. Let's hit it.
UFOs. So there was a congressional hearing about what the federal government knows about UAPs, or unidentified aerial phenomena, and Wright Pat was actually mentioned on Wednesday at this congressional hearing. Representative Jared Moskowitz said, "If there's nothing to conceal, let Congress go to the Wright Pat Air Force Base." And he also named some other Air Force bases and locations that have, you know, a lot to do with UFOs. And I'm a transplant here, so I didn't grow up hearing about Hangar 18, the infamous Hangar 18. But Wright Pat has always kind of loomed large in UFO lore, and Hangar 18 is allegedly where they took the yes, after Roswell, they took the UFOs and whatever other phenomena happened there to Hangar 18, and it inspired movies and songs, and that's just so cool to me. It's literally in our backyard. So I guess, do you guys believe in aliens?
Well, let me give you a little extra history lesson here.
Yep, okay.
So,
Okay, yeah.
I mean, people have
Professor
always,
Edwards.
people have always wondered about Wright Pat and the aliens. It's always been like part of the modern lore. You'd always hear people say they see weird things in the sky at night. And my brother's high school band was actually called Hangar 18, had aliens all over it and
Nice.
stuff, which is kind of fun.
That's
so
fun.
I've been exposed to it since a very early age. You know, I don't know if there's any truth to it at all. I don't want to get the Wright Pat folks mad at me. But it's been mentioned in a bunch of movies as well. So have you ever seen the movie Super 8 by J.J. Abrams? So at the beginning of the movie, there's this big train crash that these kids capture on camera by accident. And there's an alien that escapes. Well, the train in the movie was actually traveling through Ohio, small town Ohio.
Whoa.
And on the cars in that movie, it said Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
I didn't even
So-
catch
Shout
that.
out.
Yes, and so I believe that was probably around like the Greenville type of area because it was coming in from Indiana. So that was always kind of my thoughts on that. Then also, National Geographic did a TV show a couple years back called Project Blue Book. And Project Blue Book, which was one of the very early UFO documents that kind of sparked a lot of these conversations, was about include a lot about Wright Pat there as well. So
Wow, I didn't even know all that.
yeah, so Roswell, Area 51, that is like at the top of UFO lore, but like right after that, Wright Pat. I mean, it always has been.
That's
It's kind of
crazy.
wild.
That's awesome.
What do you guys think?
I think, well, they said they had non-human biologics
Which is so-
at this hearing.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Okay, if it was like non-human, if it was an animal, they would have said animal biologics or animal remains or whatever. What does non-human mean? That's so nondescript.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust it.
I don't know.
trust it.
I think it's all just a bunch of hubbubaloo. I don't think this is anything.
You don't think it's anything? Okay. I would like to see the proof, but I think it's wild that we can say non-human biologics found or like whatever and have like this major thing in our area be like called out specifically in congressional hearings. And it feels like nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like nobody, like it's
Well,
like the
I
most
think-
sensational headline, and it's like nobody cares.
But the thing is, though, I think that due to pop culture and even online conspiracies, like
Oh,
we're
yeah.
so overexposed to this stuff now,
Yeah.
that's not as shocking. Like in the 50s, if something like this kind of came up, it was like a big shock.
Yeah.
Now, we get Independence Day, or we get like, all those crazy alien movies, Arrival, personal favorite. And we're so used to the idea now that it's not shocking.
It's all
That's
just
fair.
it's hearsay until if there's evidence revealed to the public. I think internet everyone's going to go crazy.
Yeah.
But no evidence, don't care.
But as it sits now, do you guys believe in aliens?
I think that there is more life somewhere else out there, but they have not been here.
I agree. I think a lot of the stuff that they, like the ancient wonders of the world that they chalk up to being like, oh, maybe it was aliens. I think people were just smarter and not as good at documenting things than people realized. But if the universe is like constantly expanding, I think it's pretentious to say that we're the only living things. Now, are they
The
sentient?
pretentious argument.
I do.
Well, I
think
mean, it varies on a bunch of different fronts. I'm not going to get too philosophical here, but a lot of religions believe that we would be the only people made by God, and that's why we haven't found anything to this point. And I think finding aliens would totally shift a belief pattern for a lot of people.
Yeah,
very possibly.
That's true.
And so it'd shake a lot of things up. Now, we had the poll question today, Max, and we had talked about, if we had one person from Earth that we could send to speak to the aliens if they came, who would it be?
I mean, I imagine it would have to be. It'd have to be like a politician, a world
No,
leader.
politicians, they all
No.
But
lie.
like, I'm just thinking
No.
realistically, who would be sent?
They would get us killed,
Yeah,
Max.
can you imagine
that's
though, like
who
if
we're gonna
you're
send.
affiliated with one party and the politician sent was from like a different party, or if
Oh,
they're from a
yeah.
different like country's politics where you're not super familiar with it, people would riot.
What if do we want somebody that's strong and will be a show of force, or do we want somebody who is going to be kind and show love? Because you've had different
Yeah.
variations in the movies over time, and they all get vaporized.
I think
But,
they just have to be confident.
I think
Yeah.
it's got to be somebody confident and who really wants to make it work. And I think
Mm-hmm.
you hit the nail on the head, and so did everybody else that was up like liking your comment. Nick Cage.
Nick Cage, he wins
Cage.
all. He's just
I
so
think he's weird enough. I think he's like kind of chill and wacky
He
enough.
played Superman, so he's like buff enough.
Hey, here's the thing though, is like
buff enough to
he's
take on the
buff
aliens.
enough to take on the aliens.
A bit of
Well,
intimidating.
I think about Men in Black and how like some of the weird people that were aliens around all the time, like Andy Warhol. They're
Yeah,
like, oh
that
yeah,
was my
he's definitely
favorite.
an alien. And I think about Nick Cage and be like, well, if the aliens were living amongst us like Men in Black, Nick Cage would definitely be one of them.
It'd be Nick.
So I don't know. And
I said no. It would be Nick Cage.
it would be
You're
Nick
right,
Cage
you're
for
right.
sure.
Cage.
And who knows? Maybe Max too.
Who knows?
Alien living amongst us.
I just
How do you
think
know
they
it's
say
not
howdy a
me?
lot.
I
Yeah,
don't-
you do say howdy a lot.
I don't
Just my
know.
thing.
It's the mustache that does it for me. So Max, your top story is more on the food front, which is a common theme with you.
Yeah, I'm very food motivated. I'd be a really good dog. What can I say?
Excellent, Pat.
So anyway, my first food-related story is mustard Skittles. Everyone's heard of French's mustard. Well, they teamed up with Skittles to sell a mustard Skittles on August 5th, National Mustard Day.
That's an unholy combination.
Yeah?
If somebody gave me a yellow Skittle and it was not lemon flavored and it was instead mustard flavored, somebody would be getting punched in the face. I would be so angry.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like what those Harry Potter jelly beans.
Oh, yeah.
Like they had like
Wacky
the
flavors.
puke one, or like all those other weird flavors. It kind of falls into that category.
Like, we were
Yeah.
talking about this a lot. So first off, would you eat these? Would you try
No.
these?
No.
No. Let's
I don't
just-
even really like
let me
mustard
try
that much, but no.
I tried some of the weird like ice cream flavors a few years back on the morning show, and we tried mac and cheese, and I almost barfed. It was
I
so
have
bad.
been pushing for us to do that again.
No.
And nobody is hearing me. I literally, in my cart, I had ranch flavored soda because I thought I want that.
I will
to
pay for this
happen.
out of pocket. If you guys like tried the mustard
But-
Skittles or the cheeseburger,
I mean, I'll
I've
try
been
some of this,
pushing
but if you do this to me every week, I'm gonna have a problem.
make it
Audience, hey, audience, do you want to see kind of weird food content like that on the morning show?
Of course they do.
Everyone does.
Everybody wants
Let
to
me
see
know. Let me
torture
know.
of anchors. That's what life is all about, right?
That's what I want to see.
God. All right. So carrying on to the internet now. This is okay. From one weird thing to a weird person, Elon Musk. Twitter is now X. I just don't get this. Like what? And maybe
he's
I'm.
a super villain.
He is a supervillain. Elon Musk. He's like Dr. Evil.
Lex Luthor.
He's like
Lex
Lex
Luthor?
Luthor.
Yeah.
It was LexCorp, and this is X Corp. He's just trying to be Lex Luthor. He's just got to be bald.
I
He's
can't
there.
believe like the obituaries have been written for Twitter over the last like 6 months. Have been wild.
Yeah.
People are just like thinking it's done.
But like it's still persisting.
I was gonna say
It's
I still
weird.
use it.
yeah,
Well,
like,
we
X.
kind of like I got rid of my personal account. Like I don't use it anymore. But I do use it for finding news because it has just if I need stories for like the feed in the morning, if I like I have just a work account. But it's just been so ingrained in how people think and how people consume news and how people find information that I don't know if a replacement, quote unquote, is really ever going to take off.
do you think is anybody going to call it X, or do you think that we're just going to keep calling it Twitter and
I think everybody's
tweeting?
gonna. I mean,
Yeah,
you're,
he said he wanted to get rid of all the bird stuff, but like
I don't think
it's
that
a tweet.
matters.
It's on Twitter. You know what I mean?
He said
Well-
to call it Xing.
No.
No one's calling
well,
it Xing.
I mean, the thing too is like, you just can't disrupt a brand like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like going and calling Coke brown beverage or something. I don't know.
not-
But like, didn't he name one of his children? He had a child with Grimes that he had like
X
some real.
dash A dash 12 or
X
something,
Something like that. So I
Apparently
mean, like this is up his alley.
He when he first acquired PayPal, he wanted to call that X as well, but the shareholders said no. So I guess this has been kind of an ongoing, like he's wanted to call something X.
He's dying to do this.
He's
Yeah.
just dying to do this.
I don't understand.
But
it.
like
he's a weird dude.
Like you said about the branding, like Paycor Stadium. I never call it Paycor Stadium. It's Paul Brown Stadium. And like the Sears Tower got bought out and it's no longer the Sears Tower, but it's
That's
still the
true.
Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it takes a lot longer to fade from the public consciousness. It's like he wants it to happen overnight, it seems. But
Do you think it ever will fade? Like
maybe
historically?
in like a decade or
yeah,
so.
but like who calls like whoever refers to like Mark Zuckerberg as the CEO of Meta?
Nobody. It's Facebook.
I only
Exactly.
do it when I'm typing stories and I have to be factually accurate. But
Exactly,
To
but
me,
no-
it's
but-
Facebook.
Or if I asked you who is the CEO of Apple,
Tim Cook.
Tim Cook.
But some people still say Steve Jobs, probably.
That's why I didn't answer.
I
I was like, who is?
Google's parent company. Google's parent company is Alphabet, but nobody's calling them Alphabet.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that until you said that the other
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think he's done a lot already with this brand, but I'm like, you're diminishing your value quite a bit.
I'd be very curious. I wish I could see 5 years in the future and
I know.
see what's happening.
Did you see at the San Francisco headquarters of Twitter, though, workers started taking down the Twitter sign and then got stopped?
Because they didn't apply for the applications
I
or
just
whatever.
feel like that kind of situation just translates
signifies
to...
what is going on in the world. Yeah.
ER, which is a better name than X.
Yeah, good old Elon. He's a special breed. So, all right. So, Natalie, what is your second story here?
It is National Water Park Day, so I wanted to talk about that and the fact that there is currently a huge heat wave going on.
Heat wave.
It is it's like 92, but it feels like over 100, I think, in the heat index right now. I don't know. I should pay more attention to Nick's
Yesterday
weather.
was 106. Yeah.
But it's National Water Park Day, which seems like a great way to cool down. But if you don't want to head to a water park today, Dayton does have splash pads set up all through the city and cooling centers at some
Yeah,
of the
but
local
for
rec
but for a
centers.
grown adult to run through a splash pad, it's not advised.
I don't have any
not
shame.
advised. No, not advised. You get looks.
You get views, is what you're trying to say.
Is you're saying that, like,
Maybe you as a
Nathan
public figure.
Edwards runs through Splash Pad.
Yeah.
in a full suit?
You
Yeah,
can't do
people would
it.
watch that.
You're right.
No one would care if I did it.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, look at that grown man! Ha, that's fun." Let me tell you, like splash pads, a big kid thing. So
Mm-hmm.
my little ones, they just adore it, and I'm like, how, there's just water shooting out of the ground. It's like you can get probably,
perfect.
you can probably get a good 45 minutes of entertainment out of that.
For kids,
For parents,
like your
I'm
kids'
ecstatic
age, yeah.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you what.
Big day for parents.
Anytime your brain can rest a little bit, you're sitting good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The problem is like my child, like my little one, he's the feral one. He just likes to strip off his diaper and run around naked. So that might happen.
I had cousins that
He's
way.
a rabid animal, but he's cute. So we let him have it, you know?
It is like being a pet. He's food motivated. He's feral.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this kid, he is, he's a wild one. But you do anything to stay cool. My house, my air conditioning's not keeping up It's a little warm, a little toasty. But we do get outside, water balloons, squirt guns. I mean, I don't really care for water activities. I was never a pool guy, not really much of a water park guy personally, but
What about like the beach?
yeah, I don't mind it. Like my wife talks about like perfect vacations and being like, I would love to just go and hang out on a beach all week. And I'm like, no. I said, that's boring. I want to go run around and do stuff. But I guess chicks like beaches.
Yeah.
Am I generalizing there?
Yeah, but I like beaches, so I can't
There's
really
no,
stand
there's
up.
no, there's. If you ask a guy going on vacation, like, what are you gonna go do if you're in this area? Not one's just gonna be like, I plan to just lay out on the beach.
My husband doesn't like
Actually,
beaches.
no. I like if I have a beer, 100%.
Beer.
Sounds great.
You are like the Corona
Beer.
commercial.
Yeah.
Beer.
Also gonna dig a hole
Exactly. You're gonna do stuff. You're not just
But
gonna
like
lay
at the
there.
beach.
at
Yeah.
the beach.
But like
Max,
building sandcastles at the beach.
Max is definitely the guy that gets covered up with the sand and is only his head sticking out.
Many times.
I was
yeah.
gonna say that's
My
that
sister put like a little juice box like underneath, like just.
Oh, that's cute.
that checks for you so big, and yeah, it makes so
adorable.
much sense. What
Yeah.
beach do you like to go to growing up?
The only beach I ever went to was like Destin, Florida.
Destin, Florida, and then have you been to Kings Island's water park?
Yeah, of course.
That's great. It was the beach
great.
when we were growing up,
Yeah.
right? Was it the beach for
No,
you
the
too?
beach was separate, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Wasn't the beach a separate water
No, it was
park?
different.
it
and
was
then-
owned by Kings Island though.
Oh,
It's in
was
kind of
it?
disarray now.
The beach
Is
it
that
used
what's
to have
called?
like that big straight down water slide, and I was always an adrenaline junkie. I still am, so I loved it.
Oh, the water. See, I don't know. I feel like I'd feel like I'm, dying going off a water slide like that, steep one.
When I went to Nassau in the Bahamas, I was probably 10, maybe a little older, but they have a like 60-foot water slide. It's almost vertical, and it goes through a shark tunnel.
Oh my
sounds
god,
kinda cool.
And I did it so many times. I loved it.
it was sick, bro.
So sick, bro.
Yeah, I love. I think water balloons are my favorite water activity to cool down, or squirt guns, because I just love
Squirt guns.
owning my children. Yeah, like they try.
You don't let them win.
No, Lord, no, not on water fights. But the thing is like Hudson knows. My oldest son knows how to fight dirty, and he'll try to
Gotta.
turn on the hose and chase me with it.
Yeah, do it.
And I'm like,
Ultimate
dude,
water
bro.
gun.
I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, ha 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 ha. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you little punk.
That was me as a kid.
Yeah. So yeah, it's hot. I need an icy.
It's hot. Stay inside.
Stay
Get some
inside.
Slurpees or something.
Now, Max, of course, you love to talk more food.
It is my main motivator
So
in life.
your second story is also
Get
food.
it.
Yeah, this one's actually a callback to last week. So last week we talked about the real cheeseburger by Burger King. It was,
Here we go.
Just a bun, 20 slices of American cheese, another bun. It was great. Served only in Thailand. Well, I don't know if it's because it was a success, but because it went viral, Burger King is following it up with the real meat burger, and it's a bun, 3 burger patties, and another bun. But that's not all. They say, is 3 patties not enough for you? You can add more. They said there is no limit to how many you're allowed to add. It's $3 for a patty, and they say they will not say no. If you want to go 5, 10, 20 patties, as long as you pay, it's cool. You can do it.
It's called the real meat burger.
The real meat burger.
No, are there no condiments or cheese on this?
Nope, just
Ew.
meat and
Just
bread.
meat
Ew.
and bun.
You gotta have cheese.
No,
because
yeah,
that helps.
you gotta.
That helps
sticks
it go
it
down your
together.
throat.
You buy the real cheeseburger and you take one bite of each
no,
one. Just
that's
go back and
awful,
forth.
dude. 'cause
That's
you know-
so inefficient.
It's not about efficiency. It's about cost effectiveness.
so
It's not even cost effective.
when I was a young man, back years ago, McDonald's
boy.
had a quadruple cheeseburger.
Yeah.
The Big Cheesy.
Yeah.
is what they called it.
The big cheesy.
Big cheese.
You're
big-
kidding me.
Yeah, the Big Cheese. No, I'm not.
How long ago was this?
I would say it was probably early 2000s because I think it came out. See, a lot of my core memories for eating out came around the same time the second wave of Star Wars movies came out. Like I remember, like Taco Bell had like a Phantom Menace like meal or
That's
something.
really cool.
Yeah, it was sweet, and I remember a lot of this. Okay. So that was also along the Yokiero Taco Bell commercials with the Chihuahua, the Shack commercials with the twisting
Yeah.
of the neck. But anyways, Yeah, they had the big cheesy, which was a 4 cheeseburger. And you can still get triple cheeseburgers at McDonald's now.
No, Wendy's has like the triple baconator.
When I was a college boy, I would eat 2 doubles pretty easy.
Oh yeah,
From McDonald's.
Oh yeah, easy. I could do that now.
Yeah, but like it's clogged
I
your
don't,
arteries.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't often go to McDonald's. But if I do, I'm not holding
Smashing.
back.
No.
Like,
Live,
yeah.
laugh, love.
Yeah, high school Max would go to the gym with a couple of buddies, and after the gym, he'd say, "We gotta get some protein." So we go to Burger King, get 2 Whoppers each.
I'll sometimes do a double
Okay,
Whopper,
that's a
bro.
lot.
No, it's not. The Whoppers are so good,
Whoppers
though.
that's the only reason Burger King exists.
I'm gonna be real.
Actually, I would
hate
probably have to agree
Burger
with you
King.
on that one. Excuse me?
I hate Burger King.
Why?
I think everything they make is
The
trash.
Whopper is good.
Except the spicy chicken fries. Those kind of slap.
They're too
Okay,
dry.
so you don't like the Whopper?
No, they have like this artificial kind of smoky texture, and I feel like their fries are crinkle cut, which we already went through fries and which shape is the best, but
So
they're
I
just bad.
I heard that they actually have like a machine where they pump out vapor out of like a chimney to make the whole neighborhood area smell like their
Yeah.
flame grilled scent. I've heard this. Yeah.
I want to get one.
Have you ever
stored in my
noticed that like when
house.
you're getting close to Burger King, you can smell the flame grilled smell?
The
But the
only
thing
Burger
is they're
King
not
I've been to locally is around a bunch of other stuff, so I
Yeah,
haven't.
so next time you're near Burger King,
Okay.
you're going to smell the flame grilled goodness, and you're going to wonder how is this physically possible? Because you go by any other restaurant that makes food, grills food, you're not going to smell it unless it's probably like a barbecue place
I'm
because
gonna
they have smokers.
walk within 20 feet of a Burger King and retch because it's awful.
No, it's great.
so good. And I also like their chicken sandwiches, like the long ones.
I do too.
Yeah.
They're good. They're underrated.
Max, we need to go to Burger King.
Plate. the
Dude,
trip
get
to
some,
Burger King.
get
Why?
some, get some onion rings. Call it a date. Yeah, you're not
Ooh.
welcome.
Is that good digital
Bring me
content?
onion rings. Yeah, that's
It's
cute.
just live streaming us.
Because
Yeah.
24/7.
well, that's the
goes
thing
to
too is they
Burger
are the
King.
only ones with onion rings. Well, you can get onion petals at like Arby's.
On their dollar menu, they have it's called a rodeo burger. It's just like one of their little value burgers with onion rings on it. Incredible. Our director knows. He knows it's good. It's
It
good stuff.
slaps. It slaps. It's hardcore. Yeah.
The last time I went to Arby's, speaking of chicken sandwiches, I got a buffalo chicken sandwich and it was so messy, but it was delicious.
I do. I mean, look, I am actually kind of a low key.
Arby's hater.
No. The beef and cheddar's an all time great.
He's
It
pulling
is.
up his
It's
Arby's
true.
app to show off how many points he has.
You don't even actually. My McDonald's app is through the roof on.
Oh
points.
no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They always
and-
ask me if I have the app, but I never go enough that I feel like I should download it.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Like
I don't want that. That's admitting defeat.
It's a defeat. Yeah. Like I have the Chipotle app. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
that's
McDonald's
fair.
is too far.
Yeah.
McDonald's, you get 20% discount pretty much automatically
Oh, that is pretty.
if you use the app for pickup.
Oh no.
About to download
Yeah.
it today.
And then there's other perks and stuff, but the 20% is the best deal. So, anyways, now that I've told you the secrets of life, also,
Thank
yeah,
you.
I don't want to promote anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Burger King.
Here's my, I still love you, Burger King. I love you so much. Okay. So, a haunted rocking horse is reportedly moving from room to room and is now up for sale.
Andy was just saying if he was
heard of
on the
this.
podcast today that he was going to do the haunted
He tipped me off on this. So the great granddaughter of a medium named Dick Godin, who said to have used it to help summon spirits, is selling it. The owner did not want to use her full name because of the paranormal past, and she said that her name's Kelly, and apparently the pony goes room to room and it is like nightmare fuel to its core. I'll explain it for you here. It is like a white horse that's beaten down with like the little saddle and has the little legs on it. And so they had like seances with this thing. They've tried to figure out why it's moving room to room, but
don't like it.
they continue to pass this thing down for generations. I wonder if they fear that like if they burn it or something, the spirits will like come out of the horse or something.
Yeah, it's probably like a family curse. It's like, it's your burden to bear now. You get the horse.
Jesus.
I don't want the horse.
I don't want the horse either. I don't even like real life horses.
Guess what,
that
Max? The
much.
horse finds you.
Oh,
That's true. That's a horse that if you threw it in a dumpster, you'd find it back in your living room.
do they let the kids play on it? Do they tell them before? Are the kids rocking on it? And they're like, this is so much fun. The parents go, by the way.
By the way.
Are they friends with the spirits? They say children are more sensitive to things like that.
Oh, yeah. I've had experiences with my children.
Yeah.
being sensitive with spirits.
Wait, have they seen like ghosts?
Yes.
What are you spill? Tell me.
No, definitely. So I don't want to. My children's gonna be scarred for me telling this story one day.
Ugh.
So we were at a park near our house in Dayton, and I was walking my dog, and I had Hudson with me, my oldest son. He was about 3 at the time we were going into this park, and this park in the past has had some high-profile murders, and dating back many years.
Yeah.
So anyways, we go into this park and we're just kind of walking around. And I've been here before many times. And we're walking down a path and my dog just stops. And he's the type of dog that drags you all over the place. He just stops in his tracks. He doesn't growl, he doesn't bark, he's not pulling, nothing, just stops. And then Hudson just stops. I go, "What?" And he goes, "Dad." He says, "The lady's waving at me."
Absolutely not.
I said, "Excuse me?" And there are shelters in this park. And he says, "The lady with the skeleton for a face is..."
No, you dreamed this.
No, dude, this is real life. I'm telling you. And we stopped and I looked and I couldn't see anything, Max. I couldn't see anything. There was no people in this park. But he says, she's waving at me. And Cooper would not move. So I said, "Okay, well, let's go home." And I talked with my wife, and she's like, "That is so creepy." So anyways, I come back and I tell this story to Elise, our coworker here. And she talks to a psychic friend of hers, and she says, "Oh, yeah, there's a spirit there. She's a friendly spirit. She just likes kids and wanted to say hi." And I was like, "What?"
Well, in that case, it's cool.
Absolutely horrible.
Is that crazy?
I don't even really. I wouldn't say that I'm like a big believer in the paranormal, but if that happened to me and like my niece was doing that and said something like that, immediately turning around, going home, like.
But he's young enough. He doesn't remember doing that.
Oh yeah, no.
But I was like, in that moment, like it'd be one thing if it was just my child that said something. But
your
the fact
dog.
that my dog
Yeah.
stopped when this happened gave me the heebie-jeebies
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
no other, man. I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, no, I'd be calling psychics and witches and anybody who I thought would help.
I'm trying to think if he's had any. I don't think he has had any other, like I think my grandmother definitely haunts our house.
Yeah.
But he's never said anything about that. My wife has. She said she's felt like she's rocked the baby and she's felt like a hand touching her shoulder while she's been rocking the baby.
Oh God.
Our TV will randomly turn off in the living room. We've gone through 2 TVs now and it does the same thing.
This show sucks.
Turn it off. It's mostly like if we're arguing about something, they'll just go off.
Oh.
Yeah. So we think Grandma definitely.
So grandma's just playing marriage counselor.
I guess so. Well, my grandma was very sweet, beloved
Yeah.
woman. This is her house that we live in, and every now and then we get a little visit. But yeah, I definitely believe in
kinda
the
sweet.
paranormal. Yeah.
If they like try to go to IKEA, the car just won't start.
So that same psychic.
You'll get divorced.
God help us
Don't
with
go
IKEA.
to
So
IKEA.
that same psychic that talked to Elise said that my grandma just wants to let us know that she's proud of us.
That's sweet.
Aww.
Is that weird?
You
I
can
was
do
like-
it in other ways, but sure. Like microwave just stops and it's already
Okay,
perfectly
so
cooked.
before we move on to our love hate, real quick, would you haunt your family members after you're dead?
Would you haunt your family? Oh,
Yes,
God.
I think I would try to help them more, but I think like everyone who wouldn't want to watch their future family do things.
Here's my trick. Here's what I would do.
You're gonna mess with them.
I would mess with them. Like right when they walk into the bathroom, I would just start to unravel the entire toilet roll. Toilet paper roll and just go do 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 do. And they'd be like, "Oh!" and then freak out. I would make it very dramatic.
I think if I had to haunt my family members, I would just do little nice things. Like they forgot to mark the date off the calendar and I'd mark it for them or something like that. Or like,
Oh, that's sweet. Very
yeah, I'd do
subtle.
little like like you dropped your
I would-
keys or something broke and I just fix it.
I would hold down the ice maker thing and just let it go out. I'd make it real good.
I would
Slam
flush
all the cabinets. No.
I would just flush the toilet like midway through their business.
Oh no. No, you could do that. Oh God. Why is it flushing?
You know, like some like
Feels like a bidet.
yeah.
God. Anyways, on that note, let's go ahead and do our love and hate. We make terrible ghosts. Natalie, love.
My love, I'm I'm going out this weekend in Cincinnati. To see a friend for their birthday. So that's really it. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sleeping today and then going out late tomorrow and having drinks with friends.
Hate.
I hate. I try not to take sleeping meds a lot because like I just try to keep my body on like a more natural, like fall asleep when I want to fall asleep, wake up when I want to wake up. Just this schedule just wrecks you. I come in at 1:30 in the morning. But I started taking ZzzQuil again recently after not taking it for weeks, and it is wrecking my body. I slept for 11 hours yesterday and woke up feeling like I got 0 hours of sleep.
That sucks.
And it's like a light switch too. Like I don't even remember laying down, and then all of a sudden my alarm was going off.
God.
And that didn't used to happen to me when I first started taking
Well, I'm no doctor, but you may want to reconsider.
it. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
like
Maybe just not take that.
maybe not take
melatonin
that,
or
you
some
know.
warm milk.
Melatonin
Warm
doesn't
milk.
warm milk. Are you like ancient?
That's so. Anyways,
That sounds like such an old person answer. Like take some warm milk.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Max, please don't tell me your love is warm milk.
I mean, that's a like. My love,
Ew.
my love is the Barbie movie. I saw
It
it
was
over the
so
weekend.
good.
It was so good.
Good.
I'm just Ken.
Anywhere else, I'd be a 10. It's really
It's so
It's really
good.
good.
I've not seen it yet, so I'm in the minority here. Looking forward to it though.
Yeah, yeah.
What was your hate? Don't say Oppenheimer. I'll punch you in
No,
the throat.
Oppenheimer was good, but in the first like 60 seconds of Barbie, I knew it was going to be better. But my hate this
true.
week is X. Just because it's stupid.
It's stupid.
It's stupid.
I agree. That's dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb.
My love is vacation. I'm going to be gone in Michigan next week, so hallelujah, praise the Lord. Can't wait to leave work. Sorry, boss. And my hate is the heat. God, I hate it. 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 I am too big of a man, too, sensitive.
I normally try to get out and do things. Like I try to like get out and like hike around Cox Arboretum sometimes, but I've been holed up this week, and my AC is thankfully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, working fine. And
God.
I have not been feeling the heat too bad, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Final thoughts, real quick.
Aliens are real.
All right, Max.
We've been fed very good by the morning show this week. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm gonna go get a cheesesteak.
Please.
My final thought is I am so excited to haunt people. way more than I ever thought I would be. Anyways.
I can't.
We appreciate you
No.
stopping by for your day extra again. This is Max,
Howdy.
Natalie,
Yeehaw.
and I'm Nathan. Make sure you watch Your Day Monday through Friday, 5 to 9 on ABC 22 and Fox 45. Of course, it's been a Dayton 24/7 Now production. Till next week, we will see you later. And